David Walliams found his initial fame as a comedian and actor before later becoming a well-known author of children's books. This prominent public figure made his debut on the Britain's Got Talent panel back in 2012, adding a dash of signature humor and flair to the show. Facts First presents why David Walliams is no longer welcome on Britain's Got Talent. Walliams' path to BGT panelist. Before gracing our screens as a much-adored panelist on Britain's Got Talent, David Walliams had already built a solid foundation for himself in the UK's entertainment sphere. He first stepped into the limelight as a comedian, showcasing his knack for humor and creativity in the sketch comedy show Little Britain, which first aired in 2003. His memorable performance on the show, paired with his collaborative efforts with fellow comedian Matt Lucas, played a significant role in cementing his status as a household name in the British entertainment industry. He also transitioned into the literary world, becoming a celebrated author of children's books. His delightful and accessible narratives have resonated with young readers, establishing him as a notable figure in children's literature. This remarkable background in comedy and literature made him an ideal choice as a judge on Britain's Got Talent. His vibrant personality and keen eye for talent were just what the show needed, bringing a unique and refreshing perspective to the judging panel. His introduction to the Britain's Got Talent panel in 2012 marked a new chapter in his already flourishing career, where he was seen offering encouragement and constructive criticism to aspiring talents from various corners of the UK. Walliams' controversial exit. David Walliams faced an abrupt and rather unceremonious end to his tenure on the show due to his derogatory remarks about certain contestants, which were highlighted by The Guardian in November of 2022. The comedian's offensive language, including labeling an elderly participant with a highly inappropriate term and demeaning a female contestant with additional vulgar comments, sparked widespread outrage, though Walliams eventually apologized, asserting these were remarks from, quote, private conversations with friends that were not meant to be disclosed. The damage was done. Despite many arguing that other celebrities have maintained their position after committing even more serious offenses, the distasteful nature of Walliams' comments made his position on the show untenable. His removal from the judging panel, with Bruno Tonioli stepping in as a replacement, seems to be an effort to rejuvenate and cleanse the show's image. Simon Cowell mentioned that Walliams had, quote, decided to take a step back, indicating a mutual agreement on his exit. This scandal seems to be just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to problems facing Britain's Got Talent. The show's viewership has dwindled significantly, attracting less than half of the audience compared to its peak years. This decline is attributed to several factors, including the rise of streaming services and a shift in viewer preferences towards different styles of reality TV, like dating show and high-concept competitions. Additionally, the show seems to be grappling with an identity crisis, as it has historically leaned on novelty acts ranging from animal trainers to impressionists and magicians. The concern is now what happens when the novelty wears off. Britain's Got Talent has not been without its share of controversy, often displaying condescending attitudes towards its contestants. This was clearly exemplified in the early treatments of Susan Boyle and Simon Cowell's sometimes cruel assessments of participants. And the show has faced considerable criticism for allowing children to compete, with several instances of young contestants breaking down in tears on stage, raising concerns about the mental well-being of these young participants. The show has made efforts to align with contemporary issues, as seen with the 2020 performances by the dance group Diversity and comedian Nabil Abdul-Rashid, which were bold and politically charged, though they garnered mixed reactions from the audience. As Britain's Got Talent approaches its 2-decade milestone, Walliams' departure might signify a new beginning. Even so, the recent developments suggest that it might be more of the same old routine. With the competition in the primetime television space intensifying, the show needs more than a fresh face and a coat of paint to revive its declining fortune. It seems like a deeper transformation is necessary to bring it back to its glory days. Simon Cowell's hot take. In the wake of David Walliams' controversial exit, it seems Simon Cowell has finally broken his silence on the matter. Walliams found himself at the center of a scandal after making those derogatory remarks about certain contestants, a situation that found him abruptly leaving. The development happened pretty swiftly, with the confirmation coming in January of 2023 that Walliams would not be returning to the BGT judging panel. During an interview with The Sun, Cowell shared his perspective on Walliams' hasty departure, stating that he, quote, didn't really get involved in the decision. The fast-paced developments caught him off guard while he was on a holiday, and he soon found himself discussing potential replacements for Walliams. Despite being an executive producer on the show, Cowell deferred the final decision on Walliams' replacement to the two more hands-on producers. He highlighted the gravity of the remarks made by Walliams, emphasizing that, quote, "These comments are completely unacceptable." He acknowledged that everyone involved in the show, including the network and production company Fremantle, had input in addressing the issue. Cowell mentioned that he found the comments upsetting and clarified that, from his understanding, such incidents weren't a regular occurrence. Walliams' exit has been met with mixed reactions from the panel. Alicia Dixon expressed deep sadness over not having her great friend back for the 16th series, and Bruno Tonioli commended Walliams for his class response when he reached out after joining the panel. It's clear the show is navigating through a period of significant change and controversy. The developments surrounding Walliams' exit and the reactions from various stakeholders indicate a critical moment in the show's history as it seeks to maintain its standing in the competitive landscape of primetime television. BGT's favorite panelists and moments. In the early years, fans were treated to the dynamic synergy between Simon Cowell, Amanda Holden, and Piers Morgan. Their camaraderie and sometimes fiery exchanges set the tone for what would become one of the UK's most watched television series. As time went on, the panel welcomed other remarkable personalities, including the vibrant Alicia Dixon, whose enthusiasm and warmth have become a staple of the show. Not to forget the delightful addition of David Hasselhoff and Michael McIntyre, who both brought their own unique flair to the judging table for a season. When it comes to historic moments, Susan Boyle's audition stands as a hallmark. Her extraordinary voice took the world by storm and defied all expectations. Diversity's politically charged performance in 2020, addressing police brutality and the Black Lives Matter movement, showcased the platform's potential to echo pressing societal issues. These moments, along with breathtaking performances by acts like Paul Potts and Ashley and Pudsey, encapsulate the essence of Britain's Got Talent, a stage where the unexpected and magnificent collide. In the span of the last decades, David Walliams has become an integral part of this narrative, bringing laughter and sometimes a touch of controversy to the show. His banter with Simon Cowell and genuine camaraderie with the other judges have been a joy to watch. Yet as we move forward, we must acknowledge that Walliams' chapter in this ongoing story has come to a close. Now it's time to hear from you. Does Walliams' exit signify a necessary fresh start for the show, or do you think his absence will leave a void that'll be hard to fill? Let us know in the comments section below.